Hello, welcome in. Welcome, Taurus. Hope you are doing well. Hope this reading finds you happy, healthy, and enjoying your journey to becoming more yourself. I'm going to be doing just a general reading for you, tuning into the energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. If this reading resonates, please hit that like button. And so I'll continue doing these. That's your way of communicating to me that you want me to keep this going. So, all right, let's get into your tarot reading, starting in the past, Taurus. In the past, there's the Page of Cups. I'm hearing, I want to know what love is. New love, new heart opening, feels out of reach. It feels very difficult with that pig, the pig flying energy. There's I don't think it can happen. Disbelief in love. What do we need to know about this past energy? Interesting. It's like that lack of belief keeps you from moving towards what you want. It keeps whoever this is. It feels like this is your energy. Like I'm afraid to. I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid about my heart. I'm afraid about emotions. I'm very uncomfortable. And so I'm not going to advance. I'm staying in this gonna say it, an immature way. I don't trust. I don't trust. Something has happened in my life, so I don't trust love. I don't trust emotions. I want to stay very surface. I'm afraid to go any further with this exploration. It makes me feel too vulnerable, too exposed, and so it feels like I'm just going to stay in this kind of. I feel like even I'm just so nervous. I'm so scared, and I don't feel comfortable being vulnerable. And so I'm not able to advance love to a different level because of this fear. And wow, in present time, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's this lack of love. There's this lack of affection, a lack of emotional fulfillment. Nothing's lasting. And it's a result of in the past, a lack of bravery, a lack of knowing how to access love, how to be any different, because what I really want feels so far out. It feels impossible. When pigs fly, it feels impossible. And I don't believe it can happen, and you are your beliefs. So it hasn't happened. I haven't created lasting love. I haven't created fulfillment. It looks like you're really impatient about this. There's a lack of patience because you're very out of balance emotionally. It's like you can't transmute because you can't get around that belief. That belief, the beliefs that around love, how unattainable it is, how scary it is, because it's like I can't be vulnerable. I don't understand how to work with love, so I'm just going to avoid it. It's what I really want the most, but to get to what I want, I have to face my fears, and I'm not willing to. I don't want to move to calmer waters. There's a stubbornness in this energy, a refusal to see things from a different point of view. I don't feel that things can change. I don't feel that I can change. I don't believe it. There's a belief. Your beliefs are keeping you stuck. It looks like they're keeping you in inaction. It keeps you like, I'm just going to keep taking action and just keep moving and operating, but it's getting hard to do anything. I'm bored. I'm bored in this. There's nothing new coming in. It feels flat. There's an idea. There's a new way of seeing things. There's an inspiration. There's truth coming in this present energy. Truth about nurturing, self-nurturing, loving yourself. And that is the key. Again, 10 of Cups in reverse. You really have lack. You're really experiencing lack. I don't have what it is I need. What is shining through all of this, it feels like you're really sitting in that stuck space, sitting with the lack of love, the lack of loving connections, the lack of soul fulfillment. It feels important to feel where you are and how uncomfortable it is. It's supposed to be uncomfortable, so what shines the light so you can see the light of truth, the light of inspiration. That it has to come within, that it's how you're perceiving things. Your happiness starts here, within. It's not outside of you. Going within. Messages from your higher self. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it feels like you are being put in a position where you don't have options on purpose. So you can get in tune with your truth, with your vibration, with a different belief, a different set of beliefs, the truth. This is being done on purpose. It's not being done like to you, but the answer is within. It's not being done to you. It's like you've chosen. I'm letting my fear dictate my choices instead of going towards what scares me. And now, because these choices of not believing in myself, of not believing that I could do it, of being afraid of my feelings, being afraid of communicating my feelings honestly. I feel like that's part of what's happening in present time too. Speak your truth. Stop worrying about what others think about you. It feels like you're masking. You've been trying to mask your way to the 10 of Cups, and I'm getting speak your truth. Yes, people aren't going to like all that you have to say, but it's like you're robbing them of the opportunity of the truth. You don't believe that others have the ability to manage their emotions, and so because you have difficulty managing your emotions. And so you don't speak your truth. You speak half-truths. And so you're blocking your own abundance. You're feeling you're meant to feel messed up, unstable, so you can find this new beginning, so you can have a new passionate beginning, something you're passionate about, something you're very excited about. Your challenge is the King of Swords. Your challenge is getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way, of seeing things honestly, seeing the truth. It's time to see the truth. This has Archangel Michael type of energy. And Page of Swords, yes. So seeing the truth, speaking your truth. Your challenge is seeing the truth and speaking it. Start speaking your truth. Yeah, stop being a pleaser. Stop telling people what they want to hear and tell them the truth. It's coming through really, really clearly. All right. What's hidden right now is the Knight of Swords in reverse. A lack of communication, a dishonest communication, a lack of speaking your truth. Lies. What's hidden are the lies you tell yourself, the lies you tell others to placate them, to make them feel better in the moment because you don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Instead of saying something like, yeah, this isn't working. Yeah, I'm not interested anymore. There's someone I would like to work with instead. There's someone else. Anything. It's just what's hidden is so many lies that you are perpetuating, that you're telling yourself. There's a real need. There's this is creating a chance to go within and heal these, to find out where you're lying to yourself. It feels like the root of this is within. Feels like it wasn't safe in the home you were raised in to have emotions, to speak your truth. Your job was to placate your parents, to tell them what they wanted to hear. And so they couldn't handle the truth. That it wasn't about truth. It was about people with fragile egos. And so you learned to tell people what they wanted to hear. And that became your superpower in a way. But now what's hidden is a lot of communication coming in. There's an opportunity here to speak up. It's time to speak up. It feels like your throat chakra. It's like it's time to speak with passion. It's time to say what is on your mind, what you've always wanted to say. It's like you've been so dissatisfied. You've been so stuck and clinging to things and people and situations that are emotionally unsatisfying. And it feels like this is hidden from you, that it's not someone outside of you making life difficult for you. It is your own unresolved emotions, your own capacity with staying in situations that are emotionally unsatisfying, unfulfilling, by staying so focused on what's been lost and not focusing on what you have, what's already there. Feels like it's hidden. You have opportunities, loving opportunities, but those opportunities can't find you because you're not saying the truth. You're not speaking your truth. Feels like once you finally open that up and start saying, I am so unsatisfied here. This is barely working. Oh my gosh. It feels like then things start moving. Then you're like, oh my gosh, I can see things clearly. I can see that this, that I've been afraid and I've been keeping myself. Nobody's done this to me except myself. There's just all this realization. Feels like it's a lot of new ideas coming in for you. Wow, that's amazing. That feels really expansive type of energy. Your opportunity is the Ten of Swords, betrayal. I love that this is your opportunity. The painful experiences that you've been through, someone doing way too much, someone really hurtful, someone really hurting, and they're creating a swatch of destruction. Feels like some of you have also been in moving forward. You're also, it feels like it's an opportunity to see where you've hurt others, where you've hurt yourself, where you've betrayed yourself. Where you've betrayed yourself because of letting fear rule your movements and your actions and your words. I'm afraid to really go deeper into intimacy, loving connections. And so I betrayed myself, even though I want love, and that is what I want more than anything, is like a lasting, emotionally fulfilling, loving place that I feel safe to be myself. But it feels like you keep betraying yourself, and then there are people in your environment that are reflecting that self-betrayal, because I'm too afraid to go towards what I really want, because fear is standing in the way, and I'm allowing fear to bully me. There's an opportunity for success here. An incredible victory, turning this betrayal energy around and having very public success. I feel like people want to see this turnaround. People are rooting for you. All right. The possible outcome is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, wherever you focus your attention, your thoughts, your words, your actions, wherever that energy goes, is like planting seeds, helping things grow. There's something that you've been focusing on that you don't want. You don't want it to grow, but it's growing because you keep focusing on it. Oh, interesting. I don't want this thing to grow. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's awful. But I keep focusing on it. I'm obsessed with it. I keep focusing my attention, and I keep getting more of what I don't want. I'm very confused by this. Why does this keep happening? Well, because where you're focusing, you're giving your energy to things that you don't want to see growing. Feels like you've done that a lot in your lifetime, focusing on the rock in the road instead of the path around the rock. Yeah, it looks like your energy is slowing down as you're giving your energy away to things you don't want to see grow. It's pulling from your own energy, from your own ability to move forward, to take action. It's interesting. It's like there's a lot of unconscious, like I don't understand, but it feels like you might be blaming others, and it's really an inside job here. This is you. You have this amazing opportunity. You have the wisdom. You have what it takes. You're a bit guarded because there's this belief that the universe is doing this to you. People are doing things to you, but it starts from you. All right. Yeah, it's as long as you stay in, if that resonates and you're like, I am positive this person did this to me. Yes, there's been betrayal. People have done things to you. The impetus, the spark, where that originates is within you, though. There's a division within you, a separation. And that's where the healing needs to happen. And then your reflection will start to change. If you're trying to change your reflection first, it's a cart before a horse, a misunderstanding of how to manifest consciously, how to shift and change. So, all right, very powerful. It might feel like a bummer of a reading, but it feels like a lot of possibility for big shifts, big changes in perception. So, hope that was helpful. Thanks, Taurus. Bye.